Good afternoon, fifth graders. Stephen Covey said, we immediately become more effective when we decide to change ourselves rather than asking things to change for us. If there's anything that this school year has taught us, it's that change is inevitable. And most importantly, how we respond to change determines our measure of effectiveness or ineffectiveness by staying in our circle of control. Since March 12, 2020, each of you have encountered emergency remote learning, a term never defined before until now. You, students, may not realize it, but you are living a historical event. Students, you are witnessing how daily paradigms are challenged in response to an unpredictable pandemic. In years to come, when historians discuss COVID-19, you will have lived it for yourself. With all of this in mind, you and your families are faced with the daily choice to live the principles of the 7 habits of highly effective people by recognizing the single premise to choose proactive versus reactive, and to operate in the paradigm that change starts with the person standing in the mirror. Change starts with me. This is more than just a catchy phrase or cliche. This is a core value of leadership where we as change agents take ownership of our own behavior and choose our weather and honor those who led before us. We put the practice of leadership paradigms into action, and yes, we do lead the way. Author John Gordon wrote a book called The Coffee Bean. Right here, The Coffee Bean. It's a story about how we as humans have the power to choose light over darkness in every situation. We can choose positive, proactive responses over reactive, or choose proactive over destructive patterns that erode trust and effectiveness in our circles of influence. And instead of letting environmental factors and input change us for the worse, we as proactive leaders can transform any environment we are in for the better. If we truly believe that, change starts with me. Let's think about something. I have a carrot here. I went into the pre-K classroom and I found a carrot, a plastic one at that, but it's a carrot. A carrot in its unchanged state is hard, just like this plastic one. However, if I put a carrot in hot water, it goes through a change. The water causes the carrot to become soft and bland. The hot boiling water represents challenges in life. Challenges in life may cause people to respond by becoming weak or soft under pressure. We lose our effectiveness or strength as leaders because we forget to practice the 7 habits of highly effective people, and as a result, the water or life's challenges make us sad or weak. So, hard carrot before it's in water. And then again, from the pre-K classroom, little carrot coins that after they've been in water, they become soft, sad, and weak. Another way to look at this is to think about an egg. An egg. An egg has a protective shell, but when exposed to and submerged in hot water over time, the egg is changed by the hot water, making the eggshell itself hard and difficult to penetrate. That's where we get the term hard-boiled egg. Again, the water represents the challenges of life. The water has again changed the egg, just as in difficult life situations, exposure to the harsh elements can cause a person who does not practice the principles of the 7 habits to become hard. They become mad, mean, or hard-hearted. A mad, mean, or hard-hearted person loses the ability to be effective because they live in a state of crisis and confrontation, repelling the opportunity for good to penetrate through the tough exterior. Rather than becoming a beacon of light and hope, they obscure light and hope. And today, we need light and hope like we've never needed it before. There's another way to consider this premise of change starts with me. I have something very simple here. It's a very small thing. It is a coffee bean. Now, just like this book here that I referenced a moment ago is called The Coffee Bean, there's something very unique about this thing called the coffee bean. This small, hard coffee bean, just like the carrot and egg, when it's submerged in hot water, something happens. However, if we leave the coffee bean in the water long enough, something amazing occurs. The bean itself becomes a catalyst of transformation. The bean changes the water into something new. If you know anything about how coffee is made, it is made from brewing or steeping ground coffee beans in hot water. So as this small coffee bean remains in hot water, the coffee bean transforms the water into something new, something better. This is a great example of our core value, change starts with me. It's such a powerful lesson that Starbucks Corporation has built an entire empire selling coffee to millions of customers every single day. So here's what I want for each of you. The power of the coffee bean resides within you, not in the events around you. Be a coffee bean. Middle school and life in general is often difficult and challenging. It can be harsh, stressful, and feel like a pot of boiling water. The environments we find ourselves in can change, weaken, or harden us, and test who we truly are at our core. We can be like the carrot and get soft. We can be like the egg and get hard, just get hard-hearted. Or we can be like the coffee bean and discover the power inside of us to transform our environment and live in the principles of the 7 habits of highly effective people. Because, friends, change really does start with me. Change starts with you. You just have to decide. Are you a carrot, an egg, or a coffee bean? As you leave Indian Trail Elementary this year, you will have many opportunities to have a positive impact in your circle of influence. It is my sincerest hope that you lead the way and allow positive change to start with you. Congratulations, Timberwolves. I am eternally grateful for you and extremely proud of you. So as soon as it processes, I'll send it.